What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's a frigid evening here in Findlay, Ohio, and the Yeti and I are hanging out in the beer shed getting ready to check out a new beer. Now, the beer we have today is called Raglan Road. This is a Russian imperial stout from Brehon Brewhouse in Inniskeen, Ireland. You ever heard of this one?
No, I have not.
Well, it's kind of interesting. I went to the beer store here, Beverage Barn, the other day, and I saw this on the shelf. I think it was $11.99, or $12.99, something like that. I'd never seen it before, and I snatched it up because very rarely do we see Irish beers from microbreweries. Now, we're very fortunate to have some sent over to us by our friend Friar Joseph, and I'll throw a link up to him, who's in Ireland, so obviously has access to Irish beers. Here in the U.S., you don't really see many. I mean, you see Guinness.
And you use, was it Kilkenny? Is that Irish?
That's garbage. I think that's made by Anheuser or somebody, Anheuser-Busch or somebody. Is it? No, is that by the Guinness family?
I thought it was.
Maybe Guinness Harp and all that stuff. Maybe it is. But it's macro. I mean, it's nothing special.
Right.
So anytime you can find an Irish microbrewery is kind of neat. Now, what struck me as odd is I'd never heard of this before. Saw it, and then within a day, Friar Joseph did the video, and I thought, is it starting to pop up everywhere? Is it like a new brewery?
Oh, did he do a video on this beer?
Yeah. He did a video on this beer. But it was kind of like, I'd never heard of it, saw it, bought it, and then within a few hours he did a video, and I thought, is this dropping all of a sudden? Like, had it not been other places, and now it's out there, which it appears to be.
Well, you know, I bought a Brewdog beer, Sorry I'm Latte, for the purpose of doing a video. Got home, was doing other things, watching videos, and all of a sudden the Piping Brew Nerd posted a video of that beer that night.
Well, but here's the thing. I will say this. I get that if it starts dropping in America, it's all at the same time. But you would think if he's in Ireland, like this would be something that you'd see. I mean, unless it's just a new release. I mean, I don't know how old this brewery is. Never heard of them. It's Brehon Brewhouse. Never heard of them. But I don't know. Let's check it out. I mean, hopefully it's good.
Is there anything cool in the bottle to read?
There's tons of stuff on the bottle.
Oh my God, there is lots of stuff. Are you reading it or am I?
I could do it if you like. It doesn't matter. Can you see it?
Yeah, there's all kind of stuff.
Go ahead, read it. See what it says.
Now that I've folded it weird. Complimenting notes of Madeira. What the hell's Madeira?
Madeira's like a wine, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yeah.
I thought it was like a vacation spot in Europe.
It is like Portugal, but I think it's like Portugal or
Spain.
Portugal or Spain. Yeah. But I think the wine is named the same thing.
Complementing notes of Madeira with the sweetness of roasted malts, this robust barrel-aged imperial stout is rich with notes of chocolate and licorice, hopped with Willamette and Magnum.
Okay.
I'll try not to fold this part of the label so I can actually read it this time. Irish beer crafted in stories. Raglan Road. Inspiration came from anywhere, and what better than collaboration to spark new ideas, new ways of reinvention. Take Raglan Road, for example, a great poem that inspired a great song, and so it goes. In turn, a great song inspires a great Irish whiskey from our friends at Jack Ryan, aged in our Brehon Stout casks, which inspired us to create this imperial stout when they were done with them. From stout to whiskey and back again. That's our kind of poetry.
That's pretty cool.
Sláinte. Seamus McMahon. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Seamus.
The last name. Is it McMahon? McMahon?
Yeah, McMahon.
Brewer, farmer, drinker.
Maybe they say McMahon or something, but yeah, if you say it with... Gaelic is a crazy language.
Yeah, absolutely.
When we grew up, we had a buddy named Malloy. I think his last name was spelled Malleough or something like the Gaelic spelling. It was tough, man. Hey, look, I'm Irish. I don't mind seeing the Irish beers. I'm always happy to see them. 8.8% ABV on this one. Does pretty well. Untappd 3.85 with 971 check-ins. Beer Advocate, nothing. So it has to be relatively new if there's less than 1,000 check-ins worldwide on Untappd.
Absolutely.
So now we're also going to encounter here a wax-sealed cap.
I can't wait to watch you open this. That's why I read the bottle, so you get to open the bottle.
The last time we did this, it did not end well. I had to get a hacksaw.
I was going to say, where's your hacksaw at?
I think it's in my garage now, so I don't even have the hacksaw, bro.
Let's see you open this.
Oh, we're screwed.
We?
Keep laughing. I'm going in the house. You can sleep in the freezing beer shed.
I'm used to the cold. There's plenty of flags and pillows and things. I could make a nest in here and
Yeah. I used to think that these wax caps were cool as hell, and I still do kind of like them, but they're a damn nuisance trying to get them off. Man.
I mean, they do. I guess they do protect the beer from oxidation,
Yeah.
but they are kind of annoying, and they do look kind of cool.
Yeah, it looks like, there's going to be a seal on the
So
top.
what'd you pay for that?
What
What'd you pay for that? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think it was either $11.99 or $12.99. It was about $12, $13.
Because I saw a wax covered beer the other day from Anchorage Brewing,
Yeah.
and they wanted $65 for a 12-ounce beer,
Good Lord. That's a bit excessive, bro.
but it had a wax cap on it.
Well, I mean, I think we immediately see this. Maybe it's just Americans. Maybe we're suckers. We see it and say, ooh, fancy.
It is fancy.
That is...
Wow, you're almost there.
Let me tell you this. I was being very careful removing the wax. I was hoping it would be a cool cap or crown on it. Because I do still save them all. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with them all, but I save them. And it's just red, man. There's nothing even remotely interesting about that cap. That is a letdown, my brothers.
You could cover this desk with all the crowns and put a piece of plexiglass or something, or
Yeah, we could do that.
get real fancy, and
That reeks of effort. Let's go.
it does.
Well, I do have this thing. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. It's probably off to the side. That bottle cap thing my wife made, but...
It is cool. Is that a beer 6-packs behind it? It is.
Yes. Yeah,
It is cool.
But the only thing I will say is I think some of those have the dents in the middle. So now I try to remove them clean so it doesn't have...
Are you only pouring beer for yourself?
Well, I mean, of course. Naturally.
Maybe you could take a picture of that and put it up here in one of these corners for everybody to see.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You should hard pour this beer so it cascades.
Bro, if I hard pour this, it would be head for 8 months.
No comment.
Monica Lewinsky. Let's go.
Well, you've actually poured my beer much better than your own, so I appreciate that. Thank you. That is a chocolate milk head.
Yeah, man. That's not going nowhere. But you see them big bubbles that you have on a chocolate milk?
But originally when you poured yours, it was cascading for a little while, like through this part.
My bird is getting me. My apologies. Go ahead.
It was cascading for a minute. But that was like a chocolate milk head.
Color? Ooh.
Again, that's a 41 plus.
That's Heart of Darkness, brother. That's dark, dark, dark.
That's a good book.
I've got was that Joseph Conrad? I've got a magnificent 2+ fingers.
Mine's only about a finger, but it's big.
Brownish head.
But it's big milk bubbles.
Look at it, man. That's sitting there.
It is sitting there.
I like that.
It looks great.
I like that. You know what's odd? Maybe it's just me. I think Imperial Stout, sometimes the head goes away too quick.
Yours looks better than mine.
Oh, well, I mean, it's natural. It's how it is. The cream rises, my brother. All right. So, I'm not even going to break out the chart. This is 41 plus. Black as night. Opaque. You can't see one beam of light coming through our lights over here into this. Nothing.
No, nothing at all.
Let's give it a sniff.
I'm just getting chocolate.
Chocolate, slight bit of licorice, like that slight weird bitter licorice smell.
You get licorice?
I hate black licorice, but yeah.
I'm just getting chocolate.
Now I will say this: I don't really know what Madeira tastes like or smells like, so that could be a wild card. I don't really know what that is.
You did a good job burning yourself.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I'll live. Scars make you look cooler, right? You impress the ladies. Like she'll say, "What's that burn?" And I'll say, I tried to turn off a heater and burn myself like an idiot. I didn't now, I'll say it was a slash wound I sustained in a knife fight.
Knife crimes.
That's. I'll say it was a zombie knife. And this is why the UK banned them. Yeah, smells solid. Let's do this.
Cheers.
Sláinte. Irish beer, Sláinte, bro. Body.
Lighter than I expected.
I agree. I would say it's probably medium. I was expecting this to be...
On the verge of light.
I was expecting it to be much fuller.
Yeah.
This is probably medium. Body isn't great.
No, I'm not getting any slickness either.
I hate to say this. I don't know that I'm getting a ton out of this.
No, I mean, there's some chocolate.
Gets a 3.85. I mean, but granted, pretty small sample size.
It's fair. It's on the verge of light bodied, and you get some chocolate. I mean, I'm not getting any
Chocolate. I do get a bit of licorice after you drink it. Now, I will say this. I hate black licorice, so I think maybe I'm a little more susceptible to picking it up, because the minute I taste it, I'm like, I think you get a bitterness after you drink it. So drink it, wait a second, breathe in, you kind of taste it in your mouth, and you kind of get a black licorice taste, which I do not care for, to be honest. And it's because I don't like black licorice, not because I don't like the beer, just because if it tastes like that, it's not for me so much.
So I need to find a beer that is grape pickle sour with mayo and black licorice.
Throw in some lime and you'll end my life. It sounds terrible.
I still don't understand what Madeira is or what that imparts in the flavors. I'm only getting chocolate.
It's more of a darker chocolate. It's not sweet. It's a darker chocolate. I mean,
there is some bitterness on the back end.
I'm getting the
I'm not getting any. I don't get any licorice.
Do you get much sweetness out of it? I'm not getting a ton of sweetness at all. I get roasty malt, dark chocolate, bit of black licorice, but the black licorice is, like I said, after you drink it. But
I mean, maybe in the I guess yes, you're right. I do get some of that black licorice in the back end after you drink it, after you swallowed. Like it's kind
of a slightly bitter. I don't even know what other adjective you'd use for black licorice.
Licorice?
Yeah, I mean, it tastes like black licorice.
Yeah.
You know, do you remember those kids, when you were kids, those candies like Good and Plenty's or something? They were the worst candies you'd ever get at Halloween. My mother used to like them. I guess they were big back in the old days or something. You know what I mean? Like the 50s or 60s.
Well, I know I'm going to butcher this.
I hate them.
But the Finns have like a black licorice candy like samyaki. Mm. They also have
I think the Icelanders have a liquor that you drink. It's off of a black licorice candy.
Well, so do the Finns.
The Scandinavian
samyaki.
I don't like the flavor. I'm not a black licorice flavor, bro.
Isn't anise the other one that's kind of like black licorice?
Anise is like black licorice. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't like the candy. Won't eat it. If it's like a second or third taste of the beer, I can live with it. It's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? But I don't love it.
You know, this is disappointing.
I think so too. And was it supposed to be barrel aged?
Yeah.
What was it supposed to have gone into the whiskey barrels and then
back into this? Well, no. It was in the barrels.
No, it was their barrels first.
It was their barrels first. The whiskey,
and then they give it back. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I mean,
it's disappointing.
Yeah, I agree with that. For $13, I mean, we just had another stout way better than this, higher ABV,
made with mayo.
We won't talk about that, which was magnificent. This is it's
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
If this was $5, I'd say it's okay. For $13, I think you're paying for, a cool bottle, cool name, some wax,
some sort of marketing, something or other.
I think Friar Joseph did this and didn't care for it either, and I was like, I was kind of interested to just try it for myself, but I think he's right. I don't think this is all that great.
It's not terrible,
right? But it's just kind of
it's there.
It's middle of the road. It's
just
there.
Kind of there.
If you asked me when I thought it 8.8%. You'll get no real booziness from it, but you get a bit of chocolate and, I don't know, a bit of the licorice, and it's kind of it.
I agree with you. $13, I would not buy this again.
No, nor would I.
At $4 or $5.
Yeah, $5, I'd be
all
try
right
it again.
with it.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't go in the regular rotation. It's okay. I'm a bit disappointed, to be brutally honest. For me, it's going to get an
I absolutely agree. It's just...
Yeah,
just there.
If someone gave me when I drink it, would I pay $13 for it again? Hell no.
Absolutely not.
Now, I know they have some other beers out, so I'm hoping that my local shop picks up some others. I know when I looked up on Untappd, there was multiple beers from this brewery. I'm hoping some of the others are better. This is just pedestrian. That's the word.
Yeah.
It's there. It's okay, but it's nothing. Is what it is. Thrilled to be able to try it again, because, again, we never see Irish microbreweries here. And, maybe we're wrong. Maybe this is better than we think it is. I mean, again, ratings-wise, it does fairly well, 3.85 on Untappd. But under 1,000 check-ins, so that's still a relatively small sample size, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
And I'd imagine a lot of people get sucked in by this crap and think that look, the king is here.
It's bougie.
Look, it's like a Burger King crown, right? You put it here. It's as valuable as a Burger King crown, right? I'd love to try some more of their beers, because this one just don't hit for me. But it's not a drain pour. It's not terrible. It's just mediocre. I think the price is what puts me off. For $13, you can do a hell of a lot better than this.
Absolutely. That good beer was $9 and change.
Yeah. And that was what was the size of this one? That was a 16-ounce beer. What is this?
Yes.
Probably something weird.
It can't be much.
1 pint, 0.9 ounces. So roughly the same, I guess.
Yeah. Say one. What?
1 pint, 0.9 ounces. So what's that, 16.9?
So it's 500 ml.
Man, it'll be talking in no Europe.
It's 500 ml. I don't know where we put the other can. Oh, well.
It don't matter. I think it's up here on the... Oh, no, it's not on the... Regardless, it's okay. If you want to try it, give it a shot. For $13, I think this is a big-time overpay.
Absolutely.
At $5, I drink this. At $13, never again. Now, I would like to see the others, and if they're more reasonably priced, would definitely give them a shot. But, is what it is. Hopefully you don't hate the video and think we're If you do, that's acceptable. We can live with it. We're big boys, right? This is the modern world. We accept criticism. We've received plenty of it in our life, so it's all right. Now, if you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. Like I said, I'm inching towards 1,000, so I'd appreciate any subs that I can get. Check out the Ginger Yeti channel. He is in my description down below. He's only started up recently, so he needs the likes and subs even more than I do. So go check him out, man. That's some really cool stuff. He travels around with heavy metal bands and checks out, I guess, venues all over the country and the world and gets to try beers on the road. So he's been on my channel for a couple of years and now has started his own within the last few months, which I'm thrilled to see because he goes to so many damn cool places. I
should have started a long time ago.
Yeah, you should have. But it is what it is. So check him out. And if you've had this beer, let me know what you think about it. Like I said, this seemed to pop up globally everywhere all at once, which is somewhat alarming to me. If there's only 1,000 check-ins, and then my man Friar Joseph got it in Ireland, and I saw it like literally the same day, that seems a bit odd.
It does.
It almost seems like there's a macro brewery behind this.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden distribution went loco. But, it's not bad. Try it for yourself. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you've had it or if you're going to try it, check it out and let me know what you think. Hey, till next time. Sláinte! This person. He's getting kicked.
You're the real Irishman. I'm a plastic patty.
I do have an Irish passport. I know they probably hate that when you hear this accent, but I do. Ha ha! Cheers.